Decent serve from Cheonhui to get us kicked off here.
Really, really excited for this match here, Rebecca. Something so refreshing, so different with Honoka Hashimoto. Completely different philosophy to the out-and-out attacker, Cheonhui.
Round 2.
Hashimoto, though, says this week she's really been blown away by the crowd, and she's never played in an environment like this Infinity Arena in Montpellier. And because of that, that's why she wants to stay at the event so long. Forget about the title, she just wants to be here for the crowd.
Yeah, and you can understand why they love her so much. She is a breath of fresh air. Absolutely loading these chops. Wonderful spins from Ju.
Oh, well, there's that deadly forehand that you mentioned, Fraser.
She has the physicality and adaptability, the Korean. Hashimoto and Han Ying, the only two choppers featuring here in Montpellier, but Han Ying, the German legend, was beaten by her teammate Sabine Winter. Hashimoto, the last defender standing. Stunning.
Oh, wow. Forehand support to Cheonhui.
Picking her moments just right, bringing Hashimoto in near the table, taking her out wide, changing the speeds, the spins, reliable with the touch and push play. So far, so very good for Cheonhui. It's a ticking time bomb. Will Hashimoto attack at some point here?
It is mesmerising watching Hashimoto in full flow.
A drop-dead gorgeous point right there. What I will say, and this is quite interesting to see so far in this match, is that Honoka Hashimoto is keeping her cards very close to her chest. We're not seeing her play with that much variation in the chopping game. Sometimes she'll come from beneath the ball around the side to create topspin. She can chop with a lot of side spin as well as backspin. Haven't seen that too much yet.
This might be where Hashimoto starts to find her feet after going a few points down in these opening exchanges.
As a result of her defensive style, Honoka Hashimoto can more clearly think about changing tactics during a match. She'll usually have more time on court. Tried to play a quick side spinning one there. The Japanese star, but nothing doing.
But she's not purely an out-and-out defender, Hashimoto. She's got more gears to her game than just that.
You almost have to be in the modern era of table tennis if you want to be a defender. You have to be a hybrid player. You have to be able to attack well.
Well, we've not seen that deadly attack from Hashimoto yet. He's been kept very quiet by the Korean.
Very classy forehand silhouette here. Clips the net. Hashimoto adapted, but wonderful timing right off the bounce. Taking the ball very early, Ju.
I mean, what's been the secret here for Ju? Because very few players can actually figure out how to play against Hashimoto, even the top Chinese.
I think Ju is very, very relaxed. I think she's very solid and stable inside the table, and I think that her forehand is brilliant. She's got one of the best forehands in the world. Born in China, Ju Cheonhui, and you can really see that in her game.
This has been a phenomenal start. They'll push into the net, and Fraser, it's deceptive, isn't it? When you watch these slow balls coming across the table from Hashimoto, you think they're playable.
As an attacker against a defender, and I'm sure a lot of fans who play can relate to this, you sometimes feel like you have a divine right to win the point because you have a lot of time on your hands. That's not the case. Sometimes a slow ball can make you overthink your finisher. And normally you're facing a lot of backspin. That's a very heavy ball. You have to lift it to get the right blend between brushing and driving forwards. Well, it's been a slow start here from Hashimoto, but I feel as though she's just growing into this now.
This is just the second Champions event she's ever played at. So to reach the quarterfinals, it's a big occasion for her. Oh, what an angle.
5-9.
Scrumptious finish there. Return the side spin one. Wonderful brush.
Please.
And then devastating weight transfer. Textbook there from Ju Cheonhui.
And there's that deadly attack.
9.
First time we've seen that from Hashimoto. She just hasn't had a chance to get it in yet.
Yeah, there's the dynamism right there. Some of those chops were coming very quickly at Ju Cheonhui. And she sniffs out an attacking opportunity and pounces on it. She can counter with crisp top spin, or she can hit the ball flat, Hashimoto. And with the medium pips on the backhand, it is a little bit easier to come in and punch. Clever one there.
Oh, well, it was a great attempt from Hashimoto, but Ju Cheonhui clever with that point management.
You can just see how she's generating power through relaxation. Ju Cheonhui.
Hashimoto saves the first of... Oh, she doesn't save, my apologies. The first of...
She does. There's an error there with the scoreboard.
I thought my eyes were deceiving me. There we go. First of 4 saved.
She's just struggling to deal with a little bit of residual spin on it, or Hashimoto putting a bit of kick on the ball.
Can't save the next. Hashimoto, and it's Ju Cheonhui who wraps up the opener.
Hashimoto not one to let her foot off the gas when she's on the front foot.
Oh, well, that's exactly the kind of point you want to win against Hashimoto. Quick point.
Submissive backhand flick. Hashimoto serves one of the most handcuffing in the game. Clever.
1-all.
You see there, she wanted a third ball attack, the defender.
Didn't need it. Hashimoto, you suspect, is going to get better and better the longer this wears on, so the best of 7 should favour the Japanese.
I think so. I think so.
1-2.
Very few players have actually been able to figure out how to play against Hashimoto, and she trains alone, not even with her Japanese teammates, because she wants to keep her secrets a secret.
I think the only teammate that she does play with, which has been a recent decision, is Mima Ito. Ito is so good against defenders. Hashimoto wants to try to work out how she could maybe get an edge over her, and Ito won't complain. She likes playing against defenders. She's one of the best against Chop, but you know, Hashimoto's a good practice partner for future matches she might have against a defender. But normally, Hashimoto only plays with male pros or male sparring partners. That is absolutely chiseled, that shot right there. So much side spin.
She misses going down the line, Cheonhui, and it's a good start for Hashimoto and exactly what she needed.
Watching, spotting, chopping, sometimes blocking, but there, coming in with a kind of push. Not the after motion of a strawberry, but comes in with the elbow high. Kind of misleads you, make a guess, and then goes right out to the wide forehand. She wasn't prepared. Great shot.
See the sweat dripping down the face of Cheonhui. Even the fittest of players are really pushed to the limit playing against this style.
Yeah, defense like this, defense of this level really tests the opponent's strength in the legs. Oh my goodness.
That was smart.
Dropping it like it's hot, Cheonhui. Good feeling there. Soft hands. This is simply sublime.
Oh, well, that was a really lucky point for Cheonhui, and
Hashimoto.
28 shots long. It's the Korean who comes out on top of that long rally.
I'm just glad Hashimoto is okay, because she was close to colliding with the edge of the table there.
5-4.
What a wonderful point. It ends anticlimactically.
Hashimoto had a 3-point advantage over the Korean, who's now clawed her way back into this. Been really impressive from Cheonhui. Interesting. Hashimoto just looked as though she was stretching her back out a bit, perhaps just trying to loosen up.
What a chop here. Oh, there we go.
Well, it was due, wasn't it, for Hashimoto, who'd been on the receiving end of some lucky bounces over the net from her opponent.
She certainly had an IOU in the bank. No chance there for Cheonhui.
She must be fancying her chances, though.
The Korean. Yeah, 100%.
What a deadly attack.
Authoritative, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was something special from the world number 22.
You know, when she broke through at the Singapore Smash a couple of years back and took Sun Ying-sha to a 7-game, I was thinking, this is going to be a player who's going to be comfortable in the top 10 in the world. But then something just went wrong after that star contender in Bangkok as well. I think it was a confidence thing for her. I think it was just adjusting to the big stage. She has the level. That's what made me think it must be the confidence of Cheonhui, and now she looks like she's more settled in herself. Looks like she's finding her identity as a player.
And that's so important. Very different point there from Hashimoto, who might be rethinking his strategy here.
Ooh. Those are so difficult to return. Into your crossover section, it skids to the side at the last second. There's backspin on it as well. Hashimoto being more aggressive with the serve and more aggressive with her third and fourth ball. She's staying near the table as well after her shorter services, which is somewhat intimidating for Cheonhui.
Flipping the top of the net on the way over for Hashimoto, but it's a nice 3-point advantage now restored to the Japanese. Is she changing her game plan as she's going along, Hashimoto?
Yeah, definitely. She's playing the occasion. She kept her cards close to her chest in game one. Played her most simple game. Now adding extra sprinkles of creativity and variation. This is delightful.
Oh, nice expectation play from Cheonhui.
Even if you played a player 50 times before, but then if you haven't played them in, say, half a year, it takes a bit of getting used to their contact again, because everybody contacts the ball a little bit differently. It's another factor why we're seeing Hashimoto settle. Bit of confetti there.
Hashimoto clearing up.
9-7.
I'm sure that Cheonhui is happy to have that enforced break there. Anything to buy a bit of time against someone as exhausting as Hashimoto. Like that.
It comes as a real surprise, doesn't it?
It really does.
Because she makes it a guessing game.
You're almost hypnotized when she's in that rally, and then bam, all of a sudden.
You're in a trance.
Yeah. Goes long with the first of her 3 game points. Cheonhui still in this. She left her a nod of the head in acknowledgement. Hashimoto wraps things up 11-8.
She didn't come out of the box flying and firing, Hashimoto, and that was intentional.
She never does that, does she?
Normally not. Against a player like Sun Ying-sha, the player who beat her at the Champions Yokohama this season, you kind of have to. You can't rely on her to make errors against those more safe and traditional backspin chops.
Oh, well, the attack not quite working out as planned there for Hashimoto. placement.
1-2.
Genius. Talk about breaking a pattern. I was just about to talk about it, and then she comes and does this. Comes in near the table, twiddles to get her forehand rubber on the backhand side and blocks down the line.
3-1.
There's a lot of things happening here, Rebecca, that we can't see. Hashimoto might just all of a sudden spot that Cheonhui was a little bit wary around a certain area, and then she'll change something up.
Sublime from Hashimoto. The footwork as well.
The footwork, exactly. She made two massive compound movements here. The first was to come in after this lovely drop shot, and then she adjusts and slaps. Shouldn't have to be worried about that if you're Cheonhui.
Well, all she can do is laugh.
Better to laugh than cry.
Oh, and she pounces again, Hashimoto.
4-3.
I mean, how crazy do you see this panning out, given that they've now won a game each? I mean, he's a best of 7. Cheonhui is sweating visibly. Hashimoto doesn't look too concerned.
I think we're going to get to a point in this match where Cheonhui's in a position where if she finishes, she wins the match. That will be her toughest test, getting through that psychologically. Physically and tactically,
3-5.
she has it in the locker.
Would it be one of the biggest wins of her career, taking down the world number 10?
It certainly would be. I think it would be the biggest win of her season, definitely. I mean, they've both already reached uncharted territory, having reached the last 8 here in Montpellier.
And there will be a new champion, of course, on both sides of the draw. I mentioned, of course, Satsuki Ogo, the defending champion, the Japanese knocked out in round 1.
Yeah, Tsung Jen, congratulations for that victory there. Tsung Jen in great form. She also beat Mina Ito at the recent WTT Star Contender in London, the first ever edition of that event. Hashimoto reached the semi-final.
6-4.
Honoka Hashimoto has won 4 WTT senior titles. Cheonhui is looking for her first.
Hashimoto, don't wasting time.
The crowd don't like that.
The irony is that look how long these rallies are going, and then the defender's getting told.
Don't waste time. Well, maybe that's why.
7-4.
It's, no time to waste. This is going to be a long match, so get on with it.
I know a lot of these fans are looking forward to seeing Simon Gozi, the Magic Man. He's in action against Sora Matsushima in the last match of this session. We've got 2 more in between this one and that one as well.
4-8.
What a session here, Rebecca, on day 5.
Yeah, it's massive, isn't it? Lee Sang-soo and Jung Jin next. And Sabina Winter and Doo-Hoi Kim in the other women's quarter-final. They're on the same side of the draw as these two. Big momentum shift for Honoka Hashimoto. Oh,
5-8.
just long there for Hashimoto. Still 3-point cushion though, watching towards the end of game number 2. Sabina Winter and Doo-Hoi Kim on the other side of the draw. The winner of this one goes to face Neil Harimoto or Wang Yidi.
I think Vinta is the dark horse in this women's draw. Oh, you're kidding me. Out the crossover. Scooping. Oh, wow.
38 shots in total in that rally, and it ends with Hashimoto with a venomous strike into the body of Cheonhui.
If there was anyone who you know who's never seen table tennis before, show them Honoka Hashimoto.
Crowd chanting the name now of the Japanese star. She says she loves this crowd. Game points now for Hashimoto. This to double her advantage overall in this best of 7.
Hashimoto on a kill streak. It was a good start to this game from Cheonhui.
Level 5.
11 points to 5 in those one-sided games. Oh, she attempted to recover the net. Couldn't quite make it.
Seen a bit of frustration from Cheonhui. I understand it there, but better then than at 9-0. It's an uncharacteristic error there from Hashimoto, but you're not expecting a ball that easy. Might have been some residual spin on there, but it was certainly high enough for her to slap. Dazzling display of table tennis. No way. Bit of role reversal here. Great lobbing from Cheonhui. Still going.
Unbelievable. Longest rally of the match. 48 shots in total. Cheonhui all the way back in no man's land. Hashimoto trying to finish this off and clips the net on the way over.
Absolutely bamboozling. Those are so difficult to get over, aren't they?
So from 48 shots in that rally to 2. Good start for Cheonhui, who's got a little bit of ground to make up.
The kind of point that can sort of refresh you as the attacker. Sometimes it's going back for a point, lobbing, trying out a few different tricks. Can do you good. Takes a bit of pressure off you, makes you think more open-mindedly in the match. Maybe it can help her get into a little bit of a flow, going back there, winning a point, lobbing like that. Lovely drive from Hashimoto, but Drew there prepared. These two coming locked and loaded here in game number 4. picking the right moments to go into the middle of Hashimoto. It's going to be a key recipe for success here for Cheonhui. Doesn't matter whether you're an attacker or a defender. Someone plays it into your transition zone, your body's in the way. You'll be able to play a full stroke chop here if you're Hashimoto. She's very good out that area, of course, being the best defender in the world, but it is difficult.
3-5.
It's a lot of skill as a defensive artist. You have to read exactly how much rotation is on your opponent's shot. You have to know how much to come through the ball, how much to come down the ball, sometimes how much to come under and round the side of the ball.
Oh, I thought we were in for another marathon rally again there. Oh, Cheonhui bent double. Is that because she's fatigued, you wonder?
I think she's thinking about a timeout. I think if Hashimoto can win a point, maybe get in front in this game, you'd see it.
Great work with the forehand from Cheonhui. That's her best shot. Is that her best chance, Fraser, of winning this match?
Yeah, she'll want to get onto the forehand. Usually even top-level attackers are quite hesitant to try and attack with the backhand against backspin. You just see she was tucked up in there, Cheonhui. She did spin one with the backhand there, but that one, in the end, was too tough for her to try and lift over. Hashimoto cutting the ball in half.
37 shots in total in that rally. Good attacking from Cheonhui.
Turning into quite a lengthy game, this one. It would be good to tell the fans who don't know about the expedite rule, which comes into play when a game goes longer than 10 minutes, unless the score in the game, or unless there's been less than 18 points played.
Mistimed the attack, Hashimoto. So if we get to 18 points, the game has lasted longer than 10 minutes, the expedite rule comes into play.
Yeah.
Meaning that the players take it in turns to serve rather than having two serves at a time.
That's right. Serves alternate. If the receiver returns 13 shots, and they automatically win the point.
Who would the expedite rule favour?
Impossible to say. Impossible to say. Because of how quickly you could see change in tactics. goodness. How did she return that absolute lasso from Ju?
Well, she couldn't believe it either. Saw her face there, open-mouthed in amazement.
Ju Cheonhui is on fire in this game. She's pulled away and created real daylight between her and Hashimoto. That would have been a stone-cold finish.
Against anyone else.
No idea how that came back. So well placed as well.
Well, that's 2 game points saved, and I do wonder whether that last one sort of got in the head a bit of Ju Cheonhui.
Still alive here, Ju. Off the bounce from Hashimoto. Ju returns it. Drop shot. No.
Oh, ridiculous.
I know it's Halloween right now. These two are casting an absolute spell in the Infinity Arena.
This is unreal. Right then, so from 5-10 down, Hashimoto saved 3 game points in spectacular fashion. Oh wow.
Turn 9.
My word.
Is that off the edge?
It was. Ju did well to get bat on ball, to be honest.
Come out.
And there's that timeout, Fraser, that you predicted. Oh my goodness. Into the net after the timeout, and Ju Cheonhui gets that one wrapped up. Levels.
Loud 1.
How impressed are you with the way Ju Cheonhui finished off that 4th game?
It was a good resolve, didn't she? After the edge as well, the timeout. A lot of pressure on her shoulders to finish that. Would have been a tough pill to swallow, knowing she was right there
Too loud.
with her foot on the finish line. Hashimoto coming back in. Will have come as a relief more than anything.
Yeah, really good resolve from the Lord number 22.
Three loud.
Good start from Hashimoto. She gave herself a bit too much ground to make up in the last game.
Some returnable right there for Ju Cheonhui. Looking at the draw right here, the winner of this will play either Miwa Haramoto or Wang Yidi. Now, if you're the favourite in this one, Honoka Hashimoto, if she does get through, she would probably rather face Wang Yidi. If you're looking at the head-to-heads in recent history, Hashimoto beat Wang Yidi at the United States and the Europe Smash. She's got a losing record against Miwa.
Did she play play Wang Yidi at the Chinese match?
6 love.
He did. Wang Yidi got her revenge. Honoka Hashimoto, a two-time Star Contender finalist as well. The best level event that she has won. WTT contender, but of course she won the finals Fukuoka alongside Hitomi Sato, another one of Japan's dazzling defenders. Won the women's doubles at the finals Fukuoka last year. Took down Sun Ying-sha, Wang Yidi, and Chen Qintong and Chen Qinyi.
Love 8.
Unbelievable.
It's a whitewash so far in game number 5. Is this because Cheonhui is tired?
There's a few things at play here. I'll stick to my guns. The longer this goes on, the more I fancy Hashimoto.
1-8.
We go forward, Cheonhui, but there's a long way back in this 5th game.
This does go to, say, a 7th. I'll be backing the defender. It's impossible to say who's the fitter player. They've both got very physically taxing styles. As difficult it is, as much physicality as it takes to lift the amount of backspin Cheonhui is having to, and as much as she's having to think through how to deal with each different ball that comes her way, Hashimoto is all over the shop here.
10-1.
She's having to move in and out more than Cheonhui, but Cheonhui is having to come from down to lift these backspinny balls, so it's a different type of physicality. I think that Ju will be increasingly tense in her arm, which she's had to apply some ice to in between games.
Ice on the arm, ice on the head, ice on the back of the neck.
Hashimoto with ice in the veins. 8 game points.
3-10.
You know what? It's actually a really interesting thing. To say how many creative players there are in France, how much feeling the French players have. I'm amazed we haven't seen a French defender.
Well, I guess now that these fans here in this Champions in France, might be taking note of Hashimoto and thinking maybe I can play like that.
I know a lot of players of, a lot of youngsters are starting to use a penal grip because of Felix. Bit different, obviously.
Well, we might see a new wave of choppers coming through.
10-4.
That's 3 game points saved by Cheonhui after a 29-stroke rally.
Beautiful timing off the bounce, off the angle. Not too little, but probably too late here from Cheonhui.
Yeah, and the push into the net, Hashimoto wraps it up, 11 points to 5.
Hashimoto has edged herself in front.
1 love.
Has been a much better performance here from Cheonhui. It's been more difficult for Hashimoto than what it was in their previous meeting at the WTT Star Contender Cheonhui. Hashimoto beat the Korean 3-1.
2-1.
In the women's singles quarter-final, Miwa Haramoto took out the chopper in the women's singles final.
these attacks, isn't she, Cheonhui?
She got away with it a little bit there, though, Rebecca. It's impressive attacking. It's relentless from Ju, but I think that she could be making life a little easier for herself. As difficult it is because of the speed and variations on the Honoka Hashimoto chops, I do feel as though if she pushed a few more, she could disturb the rhythm of the defender and get an easier ball to finish. Oh, shallow one here. She's playing so many balls into the backhand.
1-4.
Well, she is thriving under the pressure of this must-win, showing no signs of fatigue.
Oh,
5-1.
impressive power. Look how she generates it with the feet, the footwork. From her right leg through to her left, that contortion through the waist. Almighty hammer blow there. Look at this. Are we going to be set for a game 7?
Frustration for Hashimoto, and to answer your question, Fraser, quite possibly the way this is going.
She's in the ascendancy here. It's interesting, we haven't seen Honoka Hashimoto racing like she did previously in the match and block down the line, twiddle.
Oh, wow.
1-7.
One-way traffic at the minute.
I think she is doing a good job, the Korean, of keeping Hashimoto humble. I love it. There it is.
Oh,
she did it on demand. The backhand block, but then she couldn't put the cherry on top. Twiddling, and then she ended up with the medium pips on the backhand. Twiddled after she played the block, Hashimoto. With a safety first approach, and I think the way this is going here, if we do go to a game 7, we might have to see some more aggressive attacking from Honoka Hashimoto. This defensive virtuoso under real pressure now.
C9.
Here we go. 7 game points. Ju Cheonhui, this one has just swung back and forth in more ways than one.
And finishes off in emphatic fashion. That's the most one-sided.
83 for Honoka.
Wow. Hashimoto lets out a rare scream. We don't see too much emotion and vocalizing for Hashimoto, but everything counts in this final one-game shootout.
There is so much at stake right here. Total prize pool of $500,000 US. So many ranking points as well on offer. This is big.
Hashimoto with another rare show of aggression, of metal here.
Not like Tomokazu Hashimoto. Gives it some welly every single point. What we learned from that match yesterday against Alexis Lebrun is that it is never over.
No, that's right. That was unreal, wasn't it?
Saved 4 match points in the decider, Alexis Lebrun.
Hashimoto pounces.
1-3.
Excellent combination from Hashimoto. Locked and loaded, Kim racing in here. And that ruffled the feathers of Ju Cheonhui, who could see her opponent flying in. She fumbled the bag. The Korean. And she get back into this now.
Hashi's given her a helping hand there, Hashimoto.
Into that middle.
Oh, tied up at 3-3 now.
Much better there from Ju. Nice long fast kicking serve. And suffocating Hashimoto for time and space.
Hashimoto still has her timeout intact. Can be fine as well.
It's great here at the Champions Montpellier. We've got equipment stands. You can get whatever jersey you like, really. Whether it's a French shirt, Japanese shirt.
Oh, 3-4. Is this the turning point in the decider?
Come on.
Hashimoto has used her timeout. And well,
5-3.
as the players change ends, Ju Cheonhui is 2 points ahead. Bit of a gulf between them on the world rankings. Hashimoto recently becoming a top 10 star for the first time in her career. Ju Cheonhui ranked at 22 in the world. This would be an upset, especially considering what happened at the star contender Cheonhui this season. Ju looking for revenge.
5-4.
This outstanding attacker. He's played so well against the breath of fresh air. The breath of fresh air, rather. It is Honoka Hashimoto. Outstanding.
5-all.
Traces it in punches. Swats it for the win. Cheonhui's been incredible. Shown her defensive acumen time and time again. That one sent right to the barriers. Hashimoto looking for a hat-trick of points. Cheonhui in the lead again. That forehand, an absolute whirlwind. And she connects there. Transfers through with the forehand. She just becomes a blur. So quick. Great serve from Hashimoto. Clever shot there. Great counter from Cheonhui. Hashimoto knew. But trying to continue to play with power wasn't wise. Played a dink. Short. Change of pace. One of the rally.
6-all.
These two are chained together. 6-all. Here in the 7th game. Who dares wins? This is sensational. Her eyes lit up.
7-6.
In that 40-shot rally, Hashimoto again trying to take your opponent by surprise. Swoop in and punch, but misses by a whisker. Just clips the top of the net tape and goes long. This is edge of your seat stuff here in the Infinity Arena. Tried to fake topspin there. Cheonhui, well, either that or she was in two minds. But regardless, makes an error. We've not seen so often from her in this match. Cheonhui here trying to take a little bit off these top spins, and that's clever. It's something which Honoka Hashimoto didn't expect. He was expecting you to go full throttle.
8-all.
An absolute weapon of a serve. Shock and awe factor. So difficult to execute a high toss backhand serve. Never mind so quickly, deeply. So much rotation on it. And it got Juice scrambling right away. Oh my word. Out the middle. Couldn't quite calibrate with the forehand counter. Honoka Hashimoto, Cheonhui will not let her get ahead here. Oh,
8,
right into the middle. It is 2 match points for the Korean star. Brick by brick. Trying to hammer down this defensive wall. This defensive dynamo. Honoka Hashimoto, the world number 10, staring down the barrel here in Montpellier. This would be a big, big win for the world number 22. Hashimoto to serve. 2 match points. It's a third ball attack, my goodness. The minerals. Fearless from Hashimoto. The serve has so much side spin on it. There's still table there, Cheonhui. She's still alive. There is so much pressure on Hashimoto to slap this. These are not difficult. These are difficult, I should say. Not easy. No. Oh my goodness me. Finishes with the neck cord. Cheonhui has beaten the world number 10, Honoka Hashimoto, and she's through to the semi-final here at the WTT Champions Montpellier.